Alright, welcome back, guys. Another episode of Off the Zootiez podcast, episode 4. And this episode, we're going to be talking about weekly matchups that happen in the NFL. Only certain games, not all games, only ones I found interesting. And I'll going over my fantasy matchups. I did take an L, but in one other league, I'm undefeated. And I changed my name because I think I'm going to stay undefeated. And okay, off for the first topic, I want to go over the Raiders versus Titans. Oh, and then later, after football, I'm gonna talk about NBA because there's just two things I want to talk about. But for the Raiders versus Titans game, well, Raiders didn't win, and I'm happy. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Knock knock. Who's there? Owen.
Owen who?
0-3. Ah! Shoot. But hey, Chargers are 1-2. It's okay. I'm gonna talk about that embarrassing L. But all right. So in the Raiders versus Titans game, I want to show you guys the highlights, and then we'll go over it from there. All right. Here we go.
Starting at left tackle for the injured Taylor Lewan, placed on IR.
The Titans start with the ball.
Second down at 13.
King Henry can catch.
Henry had some trouble with it initially,
But he could run.
and then he made something out of nothing, and he's still.
Damn! First play. First play.
At the 45-yard
Where's
line
Chandler
by
Jones?
Nihal.
Where's Max Crosby at?
Tannehill the fake to Henry on third down to the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown in like
Jeff
7 minutes.
Third down at 15. Carr throws, and it's caught for a first down by Mac Hollins.
Who is that?
So here's Daniel
Who the fuck is
Carlson,
that guy?
has connected on 28 consecutive attempts. Chip shot,
I haven't even seen the
21-yard
highlight of
attempt
Devontae
from the
Adams.
right hash.
Where's Devontae? Raiders got stopped. Titans got that defense. They only stopped it to a field goal. Taking that 14-3 leader. Here we go. King Henry down the middle.
Henry,
Let's go.
he's in. Touchdown.
I didn't see this game because I hate the
Devontae Adams
Raiders,
slot
as
to
you
the
can
left.
see.
Now he shifts to the right side.
Yeah, but I like Moreau down at the bottom.
Carr looking end zone. He
Okay,
throws.
finally a Devontae Adams.
Touchdown.
Second quarter, finally, first touchdown. Oh, that's awesome.
From the 38 on
What the
first
fuck?
down, it's Henry.
He didn't throw the flag.
Spins,
Ooh.
stays on his feet. And Henry is close to another
nice.
Titans first down.
Derek spin move Henry now.
First and goal from the Raiders 1.
Damn, Tannehill. You got Henry. You don't need
Takes
to
it
do
in
that.
for a Titans
And
touchdown.
he won in the fantasy points.
Autry, a former Raider. Third down and 4. As
Ooh,
Carr
where's
is
no
wrapped
O-line
up
like always,
and
of course.
taken down.
Ranked like 26.
From
Damn,
48,
they're getting smacked.
Bullock's kick is good.
24-10 halftime.
32-yard attempt.
Raiders come back, though. Raiders come back.
Carlson's kick is good.
This is where Raiders come back. It's comeback time for
Third
the
down
Raiders,
and
okay?
11. Tannehill throws and it's picked off. Intercepted by Deron Harmon.
Told you, though. Comeback time. I already knew.
Nobody's helping down at the bottom.
Carr over the middle, deflected and then
Bro, was that Waller? He
in the
couldn't
end
catch.
zone.
Bro, he couldn't catch.
Intercepted by Kevin
He
Byard.
bopped that, bro. That's the reason why they
Hopefully
lose.
he'll be okay.
That's the reason right there. Okay, it's not Derek Carr.
Carr on first down, fires, looking for Hollins. He makes the catch.
Okay, Hollins is obviously the next wide
And
receiver
still
one.
going
Oh!
to the sideline.
Oh!
Finally forced out of bounds.
Hollins is
35-yard attempt.
better than
to the
Adams.
right hash.
Pick him up right now, fantasy. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do it. Another field goal. Oh my God! Titans got defense. Red zone defense on it, obviously. There's their time. They can still tie.
Steps up and fires. And it is Hollins.
Hollins, not Adams. Adams who, bro?
At the Titans
Bro, I'm telling you.
5-yard line makes the catch.
Adams was nowhere this
Fourth and
game.
goal for the Raiders.
For Hollins,
Trailing
watch.
by
Hollins or
8.
Waller. Adams ain't gonna
Minute
touch it.
18 on the clock.
He's on the slot. Yeah,
Derek Carr. Far
no. Oh, I
corner.
told you Hollins. I didn't even see this game.
Hollins.
I did not see this game. I called it. They need to go for 2 to tie.
It has been for Hollins.
This I did
as
see.
the
Though.
Raiders
This part I think I
pull
did see.
to within 2.
I
And now the Raiders.
I think it's 2 Waller again.
Tie the score on this 2-point conversion attempt. Carr throws, deflected, broken up.
I told you it was to Waller, yeah. See, I don't know if an O-line deflected or Waller just threw it bad.
Friends and colleagues, Mike Vrabel, Josh McDaniels,
But
come together.
Raiders choked.
So many.
And, I mean, they're 0-3, bro. And they were supposed to be the dangerous team. And they're not. They're really not. So, I mean, do they have a chance of making playoffs? No, they don't. They started off 0-3. So, like, in the AFC West, to me, it's the hardest division, and it's the best division. They have, I mean, technically, all 4 teams should make playoffs, but Carr, it wasn't his fault in the Cardinals game. That was Renfro. He couldn't do anything about that, obviously. And then this game, that was him, his bad. Charger L, that was his fault. And then this L on the 2-point conversion, he threw that behind Waller. Like, that was just a horrible pass. Raiders will not make playoffs now. One reason why. Not because of 0-3, but because the Dolphins are 3-0. The Dolphins, Tua is having an MVP year, guys. I am not lying right now. Okay, Tua and Jalen Hurts, I'm going to talk about that, is who's the better QB and who has a higher chance of becoming an MVP. Because they're both having magnificent years. Both. And they both played in the same college team. It was Alabama. And they let go. Hurts dipped, I think, to Oklahoma. And Tua became a star. But they're both balling now in the NFL. Good thing, though. That's later on. I got off topic. Raiders versus Titans, though. Raiders suck. And what happened? You got fucking, what's his name? Devontae Adams. You got Chandler Jones. You got you guys are all high preseason, and then 0-3, possibly 0-4 because they're gonna go against the Broncos this Sunday. Broncos country. That's not right. That's not right. Bolt gang. That's right. All right, guys. Next game, Chiefs versus Colts, another AFC West team. Okay, and Chiefs lost against the Colts. That's crazy. That's like what? Like the Colts tied against the Texans. The Texans, bro. As Mills, I think it's the quarterback, David Mills. So Chiefs lost. So every team right now has to look at the damn blueprint. Watch that Chiefs Colts game, and that's how you beat the Chiefs. I don't know how they did it, but I'm about to find out right now because I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the highlights of this game too, and we're gonna go over it because that's what we do in this episode. All right, and then we're gonna talk about my fantasy. But we're hitting tonight. Let's do this.
Maybe the 2 best guards in the game.
Damn, already in the red zone. Within like 1 minute of the game. That's crazy.
Jelani Woods, the rookie out of Virginia.
The rookie out of Virginia. Who is that guy? What happened to Pittman? I think
But this is all film
Pittman's there.
study. Woods, 6 guys up in the middle. This ball's got to come out right away. Throw it quick.
14-0. This is 14-0. Matty Ice.
Pittman resides. And Pittman has to come
Wow, that was a horrible play. What is he doing?
Watson.
He's running a
You
slant
throw back
route
like you're going to
instead.
give it to him, and then throw to somebody else.
There you go. They fake it.
Oh.
Snead. There's your guy, Snead.
Oh, thank God.
Recovered by the Colts, but doesn't matter because the Chiefs have
Carlos
scored
Dunlap
now
with the
will take
Chiefs?
over at the 35-yard line. Again, there are 6 total unbeatens through 2
Damn.
weeks. You got the 2 there.
Chiefs
You
still
got
scored us in the
Kansas City
first? That's
here.
crazy.
Here's a 3rd and 7. Lofted.
Ah, Kelsey.
10.
Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Tackled from behind.
Hopefully they go score this in the
Okereke
first.
able to prevent the touchdown, but that's
So
the
that,
first
it's been a
first
while
down for
since
the
they've
Chiefs
scored in the
today.
first quarter.
From the 3-yard
no,
line.
they got
what
it.
are they going to do here? To the end zone.
Damn,
Touchdown
30
strike.
seconds off.
It is to Kelsey.
Kelsey. That's his only weapon. I know I said in the last episode he had weapons, Juju
So if Mahomes
and
blocks, you're going to
MVS,
get 2 guys
but
to be low.
they can't
Covering.
get this
Unless he's
offense going, I
against Quentin
guess.
Nelson, then
'cause
that's a big
they were
matchup.
good on their own
First
team.
and 10. And they fake it into the line, and they are able to find Pierce, the rookie second rounder out of Cincinnati, who was out last week with a concussion. It's a 43-yard attempt.
Who's the new kicker? Because they let, or is it Blanker Smith? But they let him go, I think. Hey, they got a new kicker.
First down for the Chiefs. Mahomes
right there, fumble. Ah, you should have smacked the ball. What is you doing?
Ngakwe is the one who tackled.
Why are you running, bro?
He wasn't all the way down. From the end zone, down the sideline, and it's plucked.
Damn, he got mossed. My boy got mossed.
His second catch.
Stayed in
Who is
phase, and they
Pierce?
simplify the game. It makes the game shorter.
If you play fantasy, don't get Pierce. Don't. There's just one good game. Oh, my bad. Another. Oh my God, another fumble.
And it's picked up.
Literally, Chiefs would have got smacked if it wasn't for Matty Ice messing up so much, bro. That's 2 fumbles.
These little shuffle pass plays in here.
Something fake quick, and then now just hand it off because we're always doing cool stuff.
Edwards-Helaire slices in.
I got Edwards-Helaire in
Chiefs
fantasy.
running behind Tooney. Had all these, you got
if
just
you don't have him,
from 2 yards out.
it will be smart to trade for him.
Madden out here. They've given up a touchdown on every red zone drive, so they haven't been great from this position yet this year.
Oh my God, look at all that time. He's gonna run. No, he's not gonna run.
Buying time. Flings it.
Kelsey? Oh, fumble.
Did he have it? They say he broke the plane before the fumble.
No.
You need some time. You got to play action.
They got the NFL in their paybook, bro.
First down. Fortunate to get out of that with the penalty.
Matty Ice again fumble. Oh,
Not
okay.
gonna get
I
out
was
of
about to
this
say.
one, though. Frank Clark wraps him up all the way back at the 23.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Here's a 2nd and 4.
Oh, the little toss plays. I hate those, bro. Told you about Edwards-Helaire.
To the Indianapolis side of the 50.
Solid 12, 15 points a game.
Townsend on the hold. And he got some swimming and swinging with the arms going across the way, but the kick is good. To make it a 7-point margin.
It's 20. Also, the Chiefs remain scoreless to the end for the rest of the game.
Oh, they got him. What a play by Bolton.
Chiefs got defense. I didn't think they were gonna have defense.
Brings up this 51-yard.
But Colts are also bad.
Chase McLaughlin's kick straightens out.
This is their first dub.
Good. Out with a back injury for another week.
Against the best team in the NFL. It's crazy.
On the run. What a
Ooh,
pass.
that was a bullet.
Smith-Schuster. Take it off down the sideline.
I mean, I told you in the last episode Juju was a weapon.
Down at the 15.
I told you.
They will not fake this one, Jim.
Missed.
This
What the?
Is no good.
And that's what cost them the game.
Is he coming? Is he not coming? If he does, get it off right away over here.
If your kicker's missing anything below 50, get rid of him. Sign me. Put me in.
For the first time has a lane.
So 30 seconds left,
Pressure,
and the defense couldn't hold.
I think it's man to man.
Here he goes from the 20. He throws
Think
it to the end zone.
Pierce.
The Colts have taken the lead.
Pierce, do not get him in fantasy. Oh no, that's Woods. Never mind. Thought it was Pierce.
Second time today in the end zone.
Even in Woods too, the rookie. Don't get him in fantasy. It's just a good game.
Just outside the reach.
Don't fall for that. I used to fall for that. If you fall for that, you're a rookie in
Like
fantasy football.
You're right. I don't know why.
The game is
There's
over.
a minute left. I don't know. Only Mahomes.
I mean, Mahomes 24 seconds, 3 timeouts, and he still couldn't get a field goal. Yeah.
Bounces off his own block.
Fumble. No.
And he is swarmed at the 14-yard line.
Oh my God, they were right there by the target line.
Fire.
Oh!
On the deflection. And the Colts.
That's why I was like, bro, they're like right there. How did they not get that field goal to overtime?
Oh my goodness. One snap.
So to beat the Chiefs, keep them under 20. That's how it is.
And upsets Kansas City.
That's crazy, guys. Well, there's the blueprint to beat the Chiefs. And I'm glad the Chiefs lost. I'm glad the Raiders lost. But Chargers lost. So it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help in our division for us to move up. So it's a must-win this weekend for the Chargers. They're getting back. They're getting back Keenan Allen and maybe Joey Bosa. But that's how you beat the Chiefs. And I don't even think Jonathan Taylor had a good game. But what was a good game was the Bills versus Dolphins. Tua got hurt, possible concussion. You can see him when he walks, he stumbles. So he should have never came back in the game, but he came back. He's a dog. He's from Alabama. So he came back. I want you guys to see this. This guy's crazy.
Defensive backs, and they're back there.
Why are you breathing so hard?
A block by Knox and downfield a catch made by Diggs.
You already know.
Bills,
what the fuck was that fumble?
Ball free. They say he was down. 47.
Yeah, he was down. No. Doing too much.
Bills
always like exciting to watch. Singletary, trash. If you have Singletary in your fantasy, get rid of him. Get Edwards Hilaire right now. As you're watching this video right now, make the trade. Then send me a screenshot. Drop it in the comments. I'll give you $1. Literally, I'll give you $1. Send the screenshot. Send me your Cash App. I'll give you $1 if the trade's successful. You see that touchdown? Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that.
And now 8 consecutive opening game drives for the
They run a running back committee. What the fuck? Shit went quiet.
That's just how it is.
Oh. I was like, I don't hear nothing.
Into the nickel, here they come.
Oh! It's so many damn fumbles this year. What the? Quarterbacks need to pay more attention. I mean, I know you can't really see because you're just like this, but stop being like this. Oh, if you want a beach wide receiver, draft for Jalen Waddle. He goes off. I have him in my league, and I will show you guys his numbers.
The motion of Tyreek Hill across the middle freezes the linebackers in secondary, thinking it's going to be a short handoff.
7-7 is a good game all the way through. A good battle between these quarterbacks. Ooh. Melvin Ingram plays for the Dolphins? He used to be a Charger.
And they get around the edge, and Allen goes down.
Oh, that was nice. McKenzie's a solid rookie. Not draftable though, but like he's a good rookie. But he's a second year.
Gabe Davis. Here they come. There he goes. Touchdown,
McKenzie. I told you he's good.
Josh Allen has just thrown his second touchdown pass to the first.
He's a hit or miss. Like he's only good at pick if you do FanDuel. He's like you need flex for like $5,000. He's a good pickup.
Done by Loa. Blocked by Armstead. To the end zone.
Ooh, fuck. That was a bullet. You heard that.
River Craycraft off the practice squad.
Who is that guy?
And a laser thrown by Tua.
That's when you know you're a good quarterback. When you have nobody's making touchdowns. Like, bro, there's 3 freaking defensive backs right there. And he just, with the lefty, boom, bullet through. He can scramble.
He got away.
Oh.
And a diving
Jalen
catch
Waddle.
by
Waddle.
Right underneath Hamlin.
This jacket's pretty fresh. I can be a coach.
2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Eichenberg the block. Here they come. Rousseau got him. Back at the 32.
No.
And
he's going to line
Where's
up.
the hit?
Come to the inside.
No, it's not the hit.
Came in. The Buffalo Bills had an
I think
incomplete.
it happens now. Like after the next possession.
Rush comes in from Needham on the blitz.
Oh, he's down for running. Oh my God, he's damn. He was for a quarterback. He can run. And he ain't scared to get hit. He ain't gonna last long in a league like that.
And Buffalo is taking the lead 17-14 deep in the 3rd.
All right, now it happens. I think to it. See, Zach Moss, running back comedian. I told you, don't get Singletary. If you have Singletary, trade him. Look at that run. That could have been Singletary's numbers right there for fantasy points. Missed field goal. And that's the reason they lost. Damn, all the time in the world. Waddle! Told you guys. I had him last year as a rookie, and I'm having him this year. Jalen Waddle is a must draft every year for me. I would trade Waddle for Mike Williams in real life. Edmonds, 2 touchdowns this game. He had a good game. Edmonds is a solid running back. RB1, RB2. Nah, RB2 better. Nah, you can't really trust him RB1.
And it's automatic 4-down.
Dolphins right now should be favorites for Super Bowl.
And take the lead.
Allen with 2 touchdown passes will go to the air.
Keeping the Bills under 20. Picked. Oh! Xavier Howard. Damn. It didn't show the concussion. Damn. 4th quarter. That's defense. Allen fucked up. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys saw that game. It didn't show the punt. Oh. Punt block.
And we just told you he's only had 1 blocked in 14 years, and
that's
that
crazy.
was number 2.
Oh. Oh my God. Okay. They ran out of time. What the?
This year, Prime members get holiday deals.
Damn. I wasn't quick on that, guys. I apologize. I was not quick on that. No ads yet. No ads yet. Maybe later. Not right now. Right now we keep it wholesome. I apologize. I thought them highlights were gonna show the hit. It didn't. But he gets hit and he gets up too quickly. He starts walking and he's just like, and then one of his players is like helping him up, like, yo, you good? He leaves the game, but then he comes back and then they win. It was a good game. Dolphins have a lot of good games. You know, they had a good one last week with the Ravens. Dolphins should be right now Super Bowl favorites in the AFC and Eagles in the NFC. But on to the next game. The game that mattered most. Oh, shit. Chargers. The Chargers, guys. All right. We're going to watch these highlights. It's pretty disappointing and sad, and I just don't want to see it, but I can't do it. I can't be like that. Even though they lost, I have to do it. Only on 1 game, and that 1 win is what matters most against the Raiders. But they lose to Trevor Lawrence. That's embarrassing. I mean, we had a lot of injuries, okay? So, Allen's out, Bosa's out, Slater's out. So, they're double teaming Mac. Jaguars, they drafted a good defensive player. I think it's Walker. I think his name is. So, they have a solid defense, and they kept, Chargers only up with 10 points. I'm going to show you guys right now. It's pretty embarrassing, but some of you guys probably don't care because who's a Charger fan? Exactly. Let's watch these embarrassing highlights. They shouldn't even be called highlights. They should be called lowlights. Oh, shit. I apologize. Look at that run. James Robinson. If you have Travis Etienne, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Herbert throwing over the middle, reaching back and making the
James Robinson is not the starter. If you have Etienne, package him with one of your good players and get rid of him immediately.
Robinson running room, first down, 15.
Maybe to the person that has Robinson, so they can handcuff, because people like to handcuff. If you don't know what handcuff means, and you're just watching this first episode, this episode, handcuff means you draft both running backs in the team, just in case one gets hurt.
To go through. From the 8.
Second quarter, 3-0, defensive game. Oh my God, Bop! How many Bop interceptions has been this week? Oh my God.
Down at about the 5-yard line is Devin Lloyd, the rookie out of Utah.
I told you, they got a good defense, young defense. You heard that rookie. Trevor Lawrence had. See, without Mac, Charger defense is not that solid because they have all the time in the world doubling Mac. Bolden is there. Bolden needs to be there.
And the last thing you want to have happen is to have this type of an injury linger and linger as the season goes on.
This is 3rd and 10. Herbert.
Damn. How you have so much time in?
The ball is loose.
Oh my God. That's embarrassing.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Why are you smiling, Herbert? That's embarrassing. You had all the time in the world, and you still got a sack.
Jacksonville ball.
And then you got a turnover.
Really why I'm so
and you're giving up a touchdown off that turnover. Oh, what I do with as a Charger fan.
Lawrence. On the move, looking, throws, end zone, touchdown. Zay Jones.
Oh, Zay Jones. I thought it was Marvin Jones. I have a feeling Herbert's going to be the next Phillip Rivers.
Lawrence get outside the pocket.
I'm not ready for another
a
Phillip
first
Rivers.
down. But Jones reverses field. He turns back to the outside. Nasir
Zay
Adderley
Jones
is in
used to be a
coverage.
Raider, and he's scoring
And he
touchdowns.
loves Mike Williams in this part of the field when he gets one-on-one.
First trip to the red zone for the Chargers. He throws down toward the end zone. That is caught down
Mike
there
Williams.
by Mike Williams.
He had a game. He had a game.
When you see Mike Williams in the red zone press coverage, that ball is coming. And you can't say enough about the coverage.
Still has it. With time. Throwing. Got his man inside the 40 to the 30 to the
Christian
25.
Kirk got his money's worth.
Christian Kirk is out of bounds there with
He's
the
that guy.
penalty marker down. So this is Riley Patterson from 23 yards, and they choose not to leave the points on the field.
So right now it's still a
With
close
3
game
on
at
the
half. 16-7. Chargers have a time to score, but they don't. They get probably a field goal.
Eckler with a couple of blocks in front of him across the 30, it out to the 35, and a first down for the Chargers.
Man, they're trying to fumble
Before he is
that.
brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's crazy.
You want to attack a defense, you've got to be able to keep them off
Third and
balance,
16.
and they haven't been able to
Does
do
he
that
get it?
here to this defense.
All the time in the world.
So he's going to load up and throw down the middle
Two
of the
Carter.
field, and it
Oh, it's
is
Guyton. Guyton. Damn.
Jalen Guyton pulls it in and is down at the
Don't give
26-yard
Herbert
line.
time. Don't give Herbert time. I know. I told you it was
25
down
yards
field goal. Missed? Oh no, okay,
Yeah,
he made it. Alright, I was like, what the?
On first down, quick pass to the near side.
And since then, we don't score.
Across the 40-yard line.
Tell you guys right
And
now,
a first down.
we don't score.
Brought down by
A whole
Derwin James.
half, a whole second half with no
On
field
4th
goal,
and 1.
nothing.
Robinson, left side, has the first down, and there he goes.
That run right there hurts
20,
every
10,
Travis
touchdown,
Etienne
Jacksonville.
fantasy owner right now. And it was pisses me off is I knew that was gonna happen.
What a play call. All of these Chargers are going to get caught inside.
See,
Greg,
yeah,
and there's
Derwin
one
James has to go
Charger,
right.
Asante Samuel Jr., he's got to try and
And
deal
that's
with
it.
the pulling
If
offensive
he was-
lineman. And
If
then
he
James
sees that they're
Robinson
lined up 5-on-5,
just takes it.
it just takes one tackle and he's gone. And that's what he did.
Lawrence. Complete.
Zay
In the middle
Jones
of the
again.
field, and to the 15-yard line goes Zay Jones for a first down.
Like, he's not
This is
good.
the situation
I'm
where
trying to really
Peterson
make people
likes
look
to slip
good.
that play in there and confuse your eyes.
14th play of this drive. The pass to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown.
If you
Christian
put
Kirk.
me in a Jaguars uniform against the
What
Chargers
they've done on
corners,
this drive, they've done a really
I'm scoring
nice
2
job
touchdowns
with
and
their
getting
wide
60 yards. I
receiver.
guarantee you
I
that.
expect them to be
I'm
one of the
Zay
top
Jones.
teams by season end.
The pass, and all alone for the catch is Evan Ingram.
He used to be a
And
good
the
tight
two-point
end.
conversion
The
is
Giants,
good.
don't pick him up though. He's not worth the pickup.
Well, outside of one drive, the
I
Chargers
don't even want to see
haven't
this
been
guy
able
no
to
more.
find that
It's just disappointing.
Herbert got his man wide open. This is Palmer. Palmer,
Yeah.
40, 35, 30.
That don't mean anything. It's already like, bro, you're losing.
And the
It's about
Chargers
how
are
much
playing,
now?
They're playing off and giving a lot of cushion up here. Looks like they're bringing everybody.
Lawrence sets up a little flip to Etienne. Etienne.
That made me happy, but I have Etienne in my bench, so I'm really
To
tripping.
beat the Chiefs, that's huge.
Because I know how to drive.
Lawrence throwing. End zone. Caught at the back of the end zone by Marvin Jones for the touchdown.
Simply gorgeous
That
way
was
to finish
beautiful.
off this
I ain't
drive.
gonna lie. That was nice. That was a nice touchdown. 30-10. You see it right there, guys.
And that'll do it.
Oops. Oops, you guys saw a little bit too much right there. Yeah, it was an embarrassing L. The whole AFC West has lost to the AFC South. For some reason, we can't beat them. Last year, Chargers lost to the I like to call them decent Texans. The decent Texans. And this year, they lose to the decent Jaguars. They're probably gonna lose to the Colts. And this Sunday, they got redemption. They can redeem themselves from losing last year, which they should have won last year, and make the playoffs. Not having to worry about beating the Raiders. They go against Texans this week. Hopefully, we redeem ourselves and we beat them by like 3 touchdowns because it's getting embarrassing. Next game, the 2 GOATs, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. It was a good game. It started off hot for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Then the Bucs defense, Brady went off. I'm probably in the highlights. You're not gonna see, like, it never shows any of the good stuff. Brady goes off. He starts being Brady, like, what the hell's going on? Defense picks up the slack. Brady comes through in the offense, but Aaron Rodgers has something in the end. And I want you guys, hopefully, if it doesn't show, then I'm gonna find it, like, while doing this. I'm gonna find it so you guys can see what he says, and that's the reason why Brady lost, and it's crazy. You guys will see right now. Hopefully it shows.
And so here are Brady and the Bucs. Faking, looking to throw, going deep, and he's got a big completion on first down to Brashad.
Brady does not have Mike Evans, does not have Chris Godwin, and does not have Julio Jones in this game. 3 of his starting wide receivers. He is rocking with 3 bench players. Russell Gage, Scotty Miller, and I don't know who's the third.
Cole Beasley. You've been here for 10 minutes. You got a first
Cole
down.
Beasley's the third. And he just got signed literally the day before the game.
Is taken down. Devondre Campbell read it all the way in a beautiful play for Green Bay.
Green Bay defense is top 5.
4-man rush. Brady in trouble. Slips away. No, he's taken down. Kenny Clark got his hand on him, and that was enough to sack Brady. This kick is good.
That one looked a little off.
Quick throw inside. He got him again.
Dobbs.
And he's in. Dobbs, what a drive for the rookie.
He gets a blowout game this game.
What a great effort.
That's how you know you have a great quarterback, when he makes flips, like I said earlier, and
get it out in the flat.
Made him.
Jay Dillon, who runs right into a wall.
Dillon's big.
Dean, that's a heck of a tackle by Dean, because he gives up about 10,000 pounds to Dillon. On the fake, Rodgers. Now
Rodgers got to go online too.
Davis, the third tight end, running free.
The third tight end? You heard that? Third string tight end, guys. That's crazy.
Rodgers fires quickly, end zone is caught for the touchdown by Allen Lazard.
He's the traditional number 1 for the
only 2
offense.
guys who knew that could have been thrown are Allen Lazard and Aaron Rodgers. Everybody else on the field, they're just running a run to the left. Lazard caught last week against Chicago. You see Aaron Jones, he's expecting the ball there.
You know what's crazy? Green Bay goes the rest of the game without scoring and still win.
And Brady is sacked. Rashawn Gary gets
That was a defensive game. Brady's still doing good though, 8 for 8.
Over the middle, fires a dart, and it is caught. And another big gain.
This fumble.
25 and down to the 20.
How you go all the way down there and still not get a touchdown or anything? It's turnover right now. It's a pick. Pick or fumble.
Rodgers, right side over the middle again. Ball is loose, and it's recovered in the end zone by the Bucs.
Told you.
Nunez,
I didn't see this game, so don't think like, oh, he saw this game, he's calling it. No, this game I didn't see.
Wow.
I was working.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Perriman's got it, and the ball comes loose.
Damn.
And Green Bay recovers. It's Savage who's got it.
People just can't hold on to the ball anymore.
Turnover by Green Bay. The Bucs give it right back after a promising drive.
Hate now.
Really good effort, but he just ran himself too close to the sideline.
Yeah, it was on the white. Mike Pereira tells us ball
again.
Green Bay's got
oh my God.
Jaron Reed.
If you had, I had Bucks.
For Tampa Bay.
Maybe if you had Green Bay defense, you had
3rd and 5.
A lot of points in fantasy.
Rodgers over the middle.
Pick.
Intercepted. The Buccaneers get a
Damn.
Logan Ryan, who had the fumble.
It's exciting watching defenses like do good.
The jumbo formation, fake to Fournette. Brady loading up, has Brady wide.
I was expecting another interception.
Down to the 20.
Brady came close with no weapons.
And Sutcliffe's kick is
but when they see each other in the playoffs and Brady has his weapons again, not again, or have his weapons back for the playoffs, they're beating the Packers by like 2 touchdowns at least.
Fake to Dillon, quick throw to the, what a catch that was! Oh, Dobbs, excellent hands.
Packers barely won.
He's got 8 receptions today.
And Bucks don't have their weapons, so
8-point lead for Green Bay. Here's Brady.
Brady should be proud.
Loading up near side, he's got Darden, who makes the move upfield and a big gain.
Exactly. Who's that guy? Darden.
So put Jalen Darden in the game.
In the exchange.
Now 2nd and 22. Brady in trouble. Brady is sacked. Pressure from
7 minutes down by basically a touchdown because he beat the 2-point conversion.
And after the 25-yard
Brady had a good game though, 2 for 29. He didn't miss that much.
Rodgers going for it all. Deep downfield.
Oh, damn, Rodgers, you saw that? Like,
Allen Lazard
so freaking.
Oh,
he's a genius. I bet Devontae misses playing for Aaron Rodgers.
Pressure coming. Rodgers is sacked. Huge play from Logan Hall, the rookie. Play clock at 1.
He gets that shot.
Get it off. Brady throwing end zone.
Oh, bullet.
Caught for the touchdown.
But he doesn't get the 2-point conversion like the Raiders didn't. Watch. Russell Gage.
It's really close to being.
If you guys did not get Russell Gage for this week, you guys screwed yourselves because he had like 30 points. I told you guys that too in the last episode to pick up Russell Gage because the whole wide receiver core was out for the Bucks.
Steps away, throwing
tips out.
Incomplete.
Defense wins games. Aaron Rodgers is not gonna. It's not gonna. Oh, it's not gonna show.
Hang on. Maybe it's.
Oh wait, he says it right here, I think.
Or maybe we'll see it again in the playoffs.
Sure hope not. Love to see these guys go at it one more time. That's special watching them perform. I know it was a defensive back.
Running back.
All right, so he doesn't. You already knew it. They're not gonna show the interview. So he gets. They do the interviews with the quarterbacks after the end of the game. So he does it, and he basically says like the home stadium put Brady on the jumbotron, and he basically said what was gonna happen. I think he said the play, and that's how Aaron Rodgers knew it. And Aaron Rodgers was like, "Yo, I'm gonna let the defensive coordinator know. I'm gonna tell them look, this was gonna happen." And yeah, that's where they got the tip. And Packers won barely. Packers should have won at least by 2 touchdowns, but Bucks, they didn't have no weapons. Like I said, they had Mike Evans out, Chris Godwin, and Julio Jones. That's their 3 wide receivers. So, I mean, it was obvious that Packers should have won. If they didn't, it would have been mad embarrassing. On to the next game, the 49ers versus the Broncos. It was a defensive game. It's the game that caused me to lose in my own league against Mike. Mike is the guy that I went against in my fantasy last year in the championship. I'm also in his league. In his league, I'm undefeated, though. And in my league, he's undefeated. So, that's weird. That's crazy. But it is what it is. And my, well, anyways, Mike, that game, I needed the 49ers defense to not do good. Basically to cause I needed Broncos to score the 49ers defense. I literally just needed one more touchdown from the Broncos, and I couldn't get that. So it caused me to lose, and I'm not happy about that. I'm really not. I wanted to be undefeated, and I changed my name in fantasy to undefeated. That's the worst part. Now, I mean, like I said, I'm undefeated in Mike's league. So I'm gonna show you guys the highlights. Also for the 49ers and Broncos. But before I do that, I've been thinking about doing my videos and watching football and having the game on NFL Red Zone. They have four games showing. Thinking of doing that. If you guys think that'd be a good idea, drop it in the comments. Let me know. That's something I'm thinking of doing. Some guy told me at my work. A UPS driver told me that that would be a good idea. So I was like, that is kind of a good idea. I'm gonna try that. We'll see. I will do one this weekend of this week's matchups. Maybe it gets posted, maybe it doesn't. But on to the highlights of the Denver Broncos. Broncos country. That's not right. I need them to lose. Russell, he doesn't really find a way to win. Russell's having a slump year. He's considered mid now. But I'll let you guys see for yourself.
Starting from their own 25-yard line. And
all right.
Garoppolo gets 5 out in the pattern, throws in the middle, it's complete.
Garoppolo is better than Trey Lance. Oh, shoot.
He's right around the 40.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let me. It's because I'm thirsty, guys, and that's why I didn't switch the camera. Let me just drink some. Had a long day, and all right, let's get in it. Let's do this. All right, guys. Here's the game. Let's watch the highlights together.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo, Ayuk.
Out in the pattern, throws in the middle, it's complete, and it's Brandon Ayuk with a gain of nearly 20.
This is a mostly, like I said, defensive game, so I might like just, skip through it. Jeff Wilson, that run right there. I hope it never happened. I would have won in fantasy. Sorry, guys, I'm so butthurt about it. I hate losing.
Difficult to stop in the backfield or as a receiver. The throw to Ayuk inside, touchdown.
I tried to trade Ayuk. My boy Xavier has him. He don't want to trade him. I gave him. I mean, I'm a shitty trader because I like taking advantage of people.
Just an automatic when you get
I gave him Travis Etienne.
There's just nobody left.
Because I already know Jimmy G is gonna he's gonna give it to him. Touchdowns.
3rd and 9. Broncos bring 5. Garoppolo going down. And he's sacked.
AFC West has really good pass rushers. Broncos got Randy Gregory and Brandon Chubb.
Brought down by Deebo Samuel with a first down. Undefeated teams, Miami, Philadelphia, and the Giants will play tomorrow night against Dallas. Looking for a first down from his own.
Damn, all the time in the world.
Throws, caught across the middle.
Cortland?
Big play.
Cortland's son, he's a baller.
Across the 40-yard line. The first down ends the first quarter. 3.5 weeks. Wanted to come see the Broncos and Russell Wilson in person. Russ back to work. Look out from behind. He's brought down.
What are you doing?
Ball comes out, but they say Kerry Hyder just gets the sack. So that operation worked well. McManus from 55 yards.
I had no, I didn't have him. I had Broncos defense, but I didn't know this game was gonna be so defensive. But even then, even though the Broncos did good, I picked up Eagles defense.
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Pick them up.
Floating here to Deebo.
Pick them up immediately. Eagles defense. I don't care what defense you have. You can have Ravens defense. Pick up Eagles defense.
Washington again. There goes Williams again. Into the second.
Javonte Williams. It sucks though because Melvin Gordon gets goal line touches. Damn, I did that.
Can't take the sack here though.
Come the 5. Wilson nowhere to escape. That'll be brought
down. I told you guys it was defensive game.
So some of his numbers tonight. First team All-Pro. Snap issue and Garoppolo gets down near the bottom of the pile.
Garoppolo, he talks shit. I think to the offensive coordinator. There's a video. I don't think they're gonna show on this. Obviously on highlights.
Did not. Denver ball.
The video he's saying that was a shitty play, and it was the last thing for them to win. Oh, he stepped out. Safety.
Remember, Dan Orlovsky did that. Stepped all the way out of the end zone. It's a safety, and that kills the play before.
Damn, that would have been a pick 6, bro.
So it is 7.
Forget the safety. Get the pick 6.
Trent Williams is shaken up for the Niners.
That'd be cool if you can actually make that call.
Niners touchdown middle of the first quarter. Nothing since.
That run right there, specifically that run, screwed me in fantasy.
Good gain for Wilson. We'll amend that. That one was too high. Could have been caught. Gordon going nowhere.
Ooh.
Wilson on it.
Gordon can't keep a ball in his hands, bro.
The ball came out and fortuitously bounces back to the quarterback. 53 has been his longest the last 7 years, but we are at altitude. And Robbie got it.
He can kick far. He can do 60 yards to Robbie Gould from the 49ers.
Making a hand gesture as Wilson
Damn, bro, all that time, you're not
taking off and throwing on the run.
good. Ooh.
To the 40-yard line.
Trey Judy, finally.
Kendall Hinton looking for attention or trying to figure out what the play call is.
Bro, 5 points.
Goes that way to the back of the backfield and is lost.
Another fumble.
Covered by Gordon.
What happened to the Broncos country? Let's ride. How about you ride to the end zone, please? Actually, don't, because you're in my division, so I don't even want you winning.
Wilson climbs the pocket, takes off, first down.
And he can kind of still run.
23-yard line.
Wilson reminds me of Tua. Or Tua reminds me of Wilson, actually.
From the 24, Wilson going that way. Back shoulder.
Oh, nice.
At the 5, first and goal, Denver. First trip in the red zone tonight. 3 tight ends, extra offensive line. Wilson gives Gordon, touchdown, Denver.
I wanted him to throw it, not run it in.
They have the tight
Guess he didn't want to
split,
repeat
so
that Super Bowl.
off the edge. They read it perfectly. That entire drive was just picture perfect. And it was Russell Wilson
O-line protection.
Being Russell Wilson. And the 49ers believe they might be able to get inside that for some
a lot of these games we have really good endings. This one had a good ending too. Bink! Interception. 2 minutes left. But guess what? They just run 3 plays and give it back to them. This game I saw. Look, see, they ran 3 plays and gave it back to him, and then Garoppolo chokes it.
Garoppolo just trying to get it out. Wilson has it on the run. Lost the football. Denver's got it. And Denver's
all I needed for me to win was Russell Wilson.
For the AFC
literally,
West lead.
If Russell Wilson would have gone for a touchdown with like that 20 something seconds left, I would have won fantasy. But he didn't, so that messed me up, and I wouldn't mind the L if it wasn't a Mike. But because it was to Mike, I didn't like that. But it's okay, because you got to move on from it. The last game is Cowboys versus Giants. Now, I kind of don't want to get into that. It was kind of a boring game. I thought I did. I only wanted to because CeeDee Lamb had a good catch. But I might get back into it. I want to first, because I was talking about earlier, Tua versus Jalen Hurts. So they had this on ESPN. It's okay. I'll get a copyright. Even though I give credit, I'll get a copyright. But this is what they talked about. I didn't see this video yet, so this is my reaction to it. So we're gonna check this out, and then I'll go to highlights, because I feel like we've been doing too much highlights. But I like doing highlights because like some people don't get to watch the full game, so they kind of miss like some moments. That's the only reason why I like doing highlights. I'm not always gonna do it, so not every episode I do is gonna be highlights. But for now, it might. Like I said, I'm still doing episode by episode, figuring out what I want to do and how I want to do things. But as I keep doing it, things are gonna be different, especially with basketball season approaching. And then also the World Series, so I'm gonna get into that as well as the time comes. But let's watch this. They talk about who's better, Tua versus Jalen. So let's do this.
Yeah. Are you pouring any cold water on the Jalen Hurts thing?
Hell no.
No. Okay.
I'm not putting any cold water on the Jalen Hurts thing.
No similarities there.
I'm completely bought into Jalen Hurts, and here's the difference between Jalen Hurts and Tua to me: the leadership intangibles. There's no question about who the leader of that Philadelphia Eagles team is, and all you hear from that locker room is them glowing about Jalen Hurts and his ability to lead and how he's taking it upon.
It's crazy because they got rid of Wentz for him. Feel bad for Wentz.
Look at that touch throw to Devontae Smith right there. That's on 4th and 2 right there. That's a big time throw.
But also,
there are a lot of things that we're seeing.
Jalen has weapons. He is good though, because he made it last year to the playoffs without AJ Brown. Now he has AJ Brown. Golder is a good tight end.
But then the evolution of him as a passer.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris.
But he did go against 3 mediocre teams.
When you get this face.
The only team that he went against that was good was Vikings. Lions, we know what the Lions are, and then Commanders, we know what they are. And it was against Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback.
I don't know why you're doing a Nola clap on. We ain't in New Orleans right now.
if you're gonna praise Tua, if you're gonna praise Jalen, you need to praise Tua because you said I need to see Tua go up against the elite. And it's like, okay, he already beat the Bills and the Ravens. The Eagles have beaten the Lions, the Commanders, and Vikings. You know what I'm saying?
Tua.
Just make it make sense.
Yeah, she right. Tua went against Lamar and Josh, who are better quarterbacks than Carson Wentz, Kirk Cousins, and Jared Goff. So Tua has to get some respect, especially because he came back and then he got hit. Also, he came back against the Ravens. They were losing by 3 touchdowns. If you guys didn't know about that last week, and then against the Bills, he had a concussion. You guys didn't get to see that, but.
And I've seen him actually improve his game. So that's the difference. I'm not saying that Tua is not a good player. Tua has the highest QBR of anybody in football through the first 3 weeks. I want to see if he can do it for 17 weeks.
So, to me right now, they're equal. Tua has an upper advantage because just because he went against better competition. I don't know why them ads keep fucking doing that. That's so annoying. I mean, I do know why, but just forget. But yeah, Tua played against better teams, and then this Thursday, tomorrow, Tua's going against the Bengals, who went to the Super Bowl. So in the first 4 weeks, they had Ravens, Bills, and then now it's Bengals. I don't remember the week 1's matchup because I'm not a Bengals fan, but Tua's been playing magnificent this year. Him and Hurts right now are favorites for MVP and favorites to go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. Let's go. I'm gonna go into the Cowboys game and then we'll watch the No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to. Maybe I'll do it later. Okay? What I want to do, I thought I wanted to do it, and I was going to do it right now, but fuck, I shouldn't have done that. But I want to go over week 3's matchups, the scores, and who won. And if you guys do parlays, drop your comments on what website you guys do them on. Because I'm trying to do that, and I'm trying to put that also on my YouTube. And I'm trying to hit like $1 million. Like that guy, I forgot his name. I forgot, but he hit big on a parlay, and he had Jaguars, I think, on his parlay being Chargers, which that was smart because they had a lot of injuries. I would have done that too as a Chargers fan, even though I'm not a Chargers fan. But we're gonna go over week 3 on who won, and then we're gonna do week 4 matchups, and then I'll go into fantasy. I switched it up. Normally I do fantasy first, but I was like, nah, let's get into highlights first. Get that out of the picture. Even though it took like almost an hour. Let's get it out of the picture. Steelers versus Browns. I didn't get to tell you guys last week who my predictions were. I ain't gonna lie, I did have the Steelers. I'm surprised Browns won because I don't believe in Jacoby Brissett. I honestly didn't think Browns were going to win a game with Jacoby Brissett, if I'm being completely honest. But they're winning and they're thriving with Jacoby Brissett, so that's weird. And Bills versus Dolphins, I also had Bills, so I'm wrong again. And yeah, Dolphins are surprising everyone. Bengals versus Jets, I already knew Bengals had to win this game because they were 0-2. They lost to the Steelers. They lost. Damn, I forgot week 2's matchup. We'll look at it right now. Week 2. Lost to the Cowgirls. That was embarrassing. Cooper Rush. Come on, bro. So they obviously were going to win against Joe Flacco. Like, that was, like, obvious. Raiders versus Titans. I did have Raiders. So right now I'm 1 for 4. I'm completely wrong. Thank God I didn't do week 3's matchup. I didn't tell you guys, but I'm telling you guys right now. I did have Raiders, even though I'm a Charger fan. And I'm in the AFC West. It's the Titans. I did not expect that at all. Saints, Panthers. I had the Saints. Panthers won. Baker Mayfield got his W. That's not good, man. I haven't ate a W, and I'm starving, man. I want to eat a W. I can't eat a W. And every time I want to eat a W properly, I mess up. I think the Saints won. They didn't win, but they actually did. Then I don't know. It just sucks. I like Jameis Winston. Ravens versus Patriots. I had Ravens. Ravens won, obviously. Mac Daddy Jones can't get it done. He doesn't have the weapons. He's a decent quarterback, though. Lions, Vikings. I obviously had Vikings. Vikings are a more talented team. But I don't think he's a rookie anymore. I think he's a sophomore, second season. A cornerback from the Lions, Jeff. Can't say his last name, so I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. He locked up Justin Jefferson. And that's also another reason why I lost in fantasy football, which I'm going to show you guys the score. Justin Jefferson got locked up. I only got 4 points from him. If he would have just gave me 10, I would have won. He screwed me. Him and Kamara. Eagles versus Commanders. Obviously, it was going to be a blowout. Eagles are a really talented team. Commanders, they got Wentz right now as QB. They're not really doing anything or trying to do anything. On to the Chiefs and Colts. I had Chiefs. Colts won. That was crazy. You guys saw how you can beat the Chiefs. Hopefully, every other NFL coach sees, because I'm tired of the Chiefs winning. I'm a Charger fan, so I'm tired of the Chiefs winning. Texans, Bears. I had Bears. Bears won. Jaguars, Chargers. I obviously had Chargers. Come on, Chargers. I'm wearing the coach drip today. Rams, Cardinals. Rams, obviously, because Rams are Super Bowl winners, and I don't believe in Kyler Murray. Plays too many Call of Duty. Packers, Bucks. Obviously Packers, because the Bucks did not have all their weapons. So I'm right about that. Falcons, Seahawks. I did have Falcons. They won. Good job. 49ers, Broncos. I knew Broncos were going to win, but I was going for 49ers because my team's in the AFC West. And in Cowboys, Giants, I had obviously Cowgirls because Giants are just a sorry franchise. So week 4, I'm going to give you now I can give you my predictions. So you guys can maybe, take it, do a parlay for me. Let me know if you guys want or not. I know I don't ever say this in the intro, but if you guys watch my videos, subscribe. Anyways, week 4 prediction matchups. Dolphins, Bengals. Bengals need to win, especially if they want to make playoffs and win the division. Because if Bengals don't win the division, they're not making playoffs. They're not. And that'll be bad for Joe Shiesty. So I got Dolphins winning this. I got Dolphins riding that 4-1. Next matchup will be Vikings versus Saints. I got Vikings, so I will not be eating another W. I'm going to keep starving. Seahawks versus Lions. I got Lions. Jets versus Steelers. I'm going to go with Jets because Zach Wilson, the top G, he's coming back to play. So I got Jets on that one. I'm going to ride with the Jets. But at the same time, I did tell my friend to pick up the Steelers defense because I do think it's going to be a low-scoring game. So I kind of messed up there. But I'm going to go for the Jets because why not? I like Zach Wilson. Bears versus Giants. I got Bears. Titans versus Colts. I got Colts. Chargers versus Texans. Please, Chargers win this. We need a dub. We need to be 2-2. Chargers hopefully win. Browns, Falcons. I got Falcons because I don't believe in Jacoby Brissett. Commanders, Cowboys. I got Cowboys because I believe in Cooper Rush over Carson Wentz. Jaguars, Eagles. I'm going to ride with that Eagles still. Eagles and Dolphins are the only... no, I think Dolphins lost. Let me check week 1. Where the Dolphins at? Did they have bye week 1? Oh, no. They played Patriots. Okay. So the Dolphins... Yeah, the Dolphins and the Eagles are undefeated right now. But I still got the Eagles winning Jaguars, even though they embarrassed the Chargers. And even though Chargers have more known players, more popular players, Eagles defense to me is better than Chargers. Even though Chargers have the talent, we don't have the coaching. Bills, Ravens. Now that's gonna be a good one. Damn, Bills, they had Dolphins and they had Ravens. That's crazy. I'm going to go with the Bills. Josh Allen is going to need to redeem himself. Lamar's not that guy. Josh Allen's way better. Josh Allen has weapons. I'm going to go with the Bills. Arizona Cardinals versus the Carolina Panthers. Go with Cardinals. Kyler Murray should have this easy dub. Broncos Raiders. I'm going to go with Broncos country. Let's ride. Actually, it's not right, but for this game, we're going to ride. So, Broncos over the Raiders. Raiders will be 0-4. And I will give you guys another joke next episode if they lose. Patriots versus Packers. Obviously, the Packers. Chiefs Bucks. Now, that's going to be a good game. If I don't think Godwin's going to play. No, I still got Bucks because it's at home. I got Bucks. Bucks because they're home. And I will leave the Chiefs 2-2. Chargers win. We won't be first place because we lost to the Chiefs. But we'll be right there. We have a chance at winning. And then the last game, Rams versus 49ers. I'm going to go with the 49ers. They're at home. And I would just believe Rams will lose against the 49ers at San Francisco. That's what I believe. Those are my predictions. On to the fantasy matchup. So now I'm going to show you guys week 3. You can see right here my team Supreme. You guys still haven't dropped any comments for better names. So we're going to rock with Supreme. Be a little hype dude. Just if one person drops a comment to change my name, I don't care what the name is. Okay? But if you drop a comment on a new fantasy name, I will change it to that name. You can put like anything, literally anything, and I will put it, and I will have it on my next episode, and I will show you guys. I rock with it all week long. Okay, I will do it. Don't. I won't lie. I'm a man of my word. Okay, you can trust me on that. But I'll also go real Mike. This was my prediction. This was his. He only got 1 point above his prediction. I got 4 points less. Aaron Rodgers got what he was supposed to get. Kamara didn't. That fumble screwed me. If it wasn't for that fumble, I probably would have had a bigger chance of winning. Now, if you guys seen the last episode, you see this one. I had ETN starting. I don't start him anymore. I have Pierce now because I told you guys in the last episode, Pierce is the man to be, the man to get. He didn't do much weeks 1 and 2. I think he had like 8 points. It's still early in the season. You trade him with a sorry player. If you traded him, if you listen to me and you traded for Dameon Pierce, week 2, you are thanking me right now because look, he was projected 10. He got me 16. 20 carries, 80 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions. He had 2 fumbles, but he didn't lost it. If he didn't have any fumbles, he would have like 20 plus points right now. He would probably have like 22, 23. Fumble here. If it wasn't for those fumbles, I would have won. So that's why I'm mad. I mean, I'm not mad, but like, I'm like, damn, like I should have won. You can't hold on to the ball. And then I got this guy right here, the greatest wide receiver, the wannabe greatest greedy wide receiver. 3 for 6, 14 yards against the Lions. Why? Because that cornerback, he's the next Jalen Ramsey. He was projected 22. He only got me 4. CeeDee Lamb, he finally went off. He had a slumpy first 2 weeks. 3rd week was whatever. He had 12 targets, 8 receptions, 87 yards and a touchdown. If he was only able to give me 1 more touchdown or some more yardage, maybe I could have won because he was having a good game. I saw him with a lot of targets. I was thinking he was going to get 15, honestly, because the Cowboys don't have weapons, so why not, feed it to him. Kyle Pitts finally had a double-digit game. I believed in him. He had no touchdown. So that's 10 plus points with no touchdown. That's good right there. That's what you want in your starting lineup. So basically what I do, if you guys are new to fantasy, if your player is giving you 12 plus points without a touchdown, start him. He's a must start. That's how you win. And Michael Thomas, see, he didn't give me 12 plus without a touchdown, but he had a touchdown. But it's okay because Mike Thomas, this is his only disappointing week. Tucker, he's the greatest kicker. And then this is what I was telling you guys. Eagles defense. I told you guys gotta pick them up. I drafted Charger defense because I'm a Charger fan and I believed in the hype. After week 1, I didn't even, not even after week 1. Before week 1, I dropped them. I drafted them and then I dropped them. I got Denver defense because I go by matchups. So that's another hint in playing fantasy is defense matchups. I go by defense matchups. Like this team sucks, this team's better. Boom, I'm gonna get the team that's good against the team that sucks because the team that sucks ain't gonna score nothing, and your defense you're gonna get like 10 plus points, and that's how you win games. Like 49ers, the Denver Broncos didn't score much. They had 12 points. They're projected only 8. But he was projected only. He was only projected 9, and I got 25. So that's what's kept me in the game. I told you Travis Etienne. He only had 13 carries. If your running back's not getting 20 plus carries, do not start him. Especially if he's not a pass catching running back. That's basically my bench. I already changed it up. You guys are gonna see in week 4. That's the reason why I lost. But let's go to week 4. I'm projected to beat my friend Caesar. This is the matchup. This is his team: Patrick Mahomes, Miles Sanders, Derrick Henry, Tyreek Hill, Drake London. I have Drake London in my other league, and I have him on the bench. The team that I'm undefeated with, this guy has him starting. That's how talented my team is in the other league. Kittle, Cooper, Kirk. He has a pretty solid team. See, he's smart. He's doing matchup based because Packers, it was not his defense. He picked them up. Why? Because they're going against New England. Packers are the top 5 defense against New England. Mac Daddy Jones ain't gonna score, especially because he's day to day and he's hurt. So it's projected 9, but it's a possibility that Packers is gonna be the reason why I lose again. Not again, but like the reason why I lose again, but not because of the Packers. But they might be the reason because that defense could possibly give him 15, 20 points because if Mac Jones isn't playing, that's how you gotta you also gotta pay attention to injuries and stuff. So you're like, oh, Mac Jones is not playing, the backup's gonna play. Oh, the team they're going against because they're not gonna score touchdowns. They're probably gonna run it in for a touchdown. He's not gonna throw it. I picked up this. I don't know if you guys remember my bench, but I dropped Carson Wentz. I picked up Trevor Lawrence because he had a good game against the Chargers, and then I dropped MVS because he's not a weapon. I thought he was. Made a mistake. And I picked up Josh Reynolds because, like I said, matchup based, and because he had one bad week. Week 1, I don't care about week 1 because I believe week 1 is just a lucky week. Everybody's rusty. But look, back to back, 12 points, 15 points. Josh Reynolds, right now, pick him up. Nobody has him. He's ranked 36th wide receiver right now. That's good. That's a must pick up. He had 3 receptions. The reason why he had 12 points in this one. This is what I'm talking about when you don't want to start him, but you can pick him up as on the bench and just ride with him. And then when he becomes more valuable, then that's when you use him as trade bait. You can package him with someone that you start with for somebody's first pick, somebody's second pick, and then your team's OP, especially come playoff time. Yeah, right here, this one he had only 6 receptions, 96 yards, no touchdown, 15 points. Imagine if he had a touchdown, 20 plus points. This one he had 12 points because of the touchdown. But I picked him up. I kept Bayman, and then I picked up Njoku. Just because I only picked him up because when your tight end has a bye week, I have a tight end in my league. Tight end has a bye week. Those points is what matters. So, and he was doing pretty solid. He had a blowout game. I fell for the hype. I was like, I'll pick him up because I need a backup tight end. If you see now, if you saw last episode, I was 3rd place. I dropped down to 6th. I'm still in the playoff picture. Like I said, you can see I'm the commissioner. It's okay. I'm moving on to my other league. And I changed my name. If you saw episodes 1, 2, or 3, my name was All Barkley, No Bite. It was pretty cringy. This might be more cringy. Who cares? Mr. Undefeated. Reading in week 3-0. I'm going against no, this is week 1. Let me show you guys. Week 2. Look at that. Sheesh. Week 3. Not that much, but I still took the dub. And then this is week 4's. So this is week 4's matchup. I'm projected to win by 14. This is Mike. You can see right there, Michael. He's the one that beat me last week in my league. So I got a chance to redeem myself. Okay? To beat him. Just like the Chargers have the chance to beat the Texans. Okay? I'm projected to win. I don't care about projections. Don't believe in that. Believe in defenses. Believe in matchups. Believe in potential. Because if Herbert's not hurt, there's potential that he blows up. Okay? He potentially can get a 30-point game. Mike Williams potential to go off, especially because Keenan Allen's back, so he's not gonna get double teamed no more. That's why I have him starting over. This is my bench. So if you see my bench, I'm stacked up. I picked up Madison. Pick up Madison because Dalvin Cook is hurt. He's not playing. Madison projected 30 points. If you don't have someone to drop, but if you have Dalvin Cook, put Dalvin Cook in injury reserve. Like I did. I put Godwin in injury reserve. And I put Brian Robinson in injury reserve. Pick them up to pick up Robinson and Madison. I got Jamal Williams also is a smart pickup. Swift got hurt. This is what I was talking about when you handcuff. See, I'm handcuffing these guys. I guarantee you Saturday, I'll show you guys if it happens on my phone. People are going to be wanting these players. They're going to send me trades. And I'm not going to trade unless it's a really good trade. Or I might package one of these guys with Drake London because Drake London be going off. And I'll get somebody like a first or second round. My bench is so deep. But my team is like, I don't even need to trade. Like, I'm undefeated and my team is just stacked. So I think I'm going to win this. The problem with having a stacked team is you don't know who to start. So it can cost you. Like, you have a stacked team, but this guy might get locked up like Justin Jefferson did. But Drake London went off for 20 points, and that I was off by 3 points, and Mike had 17. And I would have won if I would have started. Just flopped it. But yeah, so Mike's team right here is not as good as he has in my league. He's not starting Devontae over the Jacksonville. He's messing up right there. Like, he should have started him over these two players, or over Wilson. But that's it for my fantasy. What I wanted to get into is basically I seen this video of the Lakers, and I just think it's funny because, like, bro, why are you doing this to the fans? Like, do you know who you guys are? You guys are not gonna do much. Look at this. 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 That's the goal right there. That's the most basic play ever. Actually gets clamped up in real game time. What the Westbrook? Chris Dunn didn't even play all year, bro. Why are you showing them right now? I do think the coach is a good coach, though. Better coach. Best coach they hired since probably since Phil Jackson. Frank Vogel was not a good coach. Don't ever say he was. I know he won a ring, but it was through COVID. It was because of COVID. See, they think they're good with this weak video, bro. Like, that's weak, bro. That's weak. Like, you want to see a Celtic video. Rob Williams dunking. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see that. But like I said, okay, pick up Jamal Williams and pick up Madison. I forgot to let some people know who to pick up personally. But that's it. That'll be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for tuning in on Off the Zootiez podcast. Actually, I don't want to get into it because I'm a Celtics fan, but the coach did do some suspicious things. Celtics coach is getting suspended because basically he was having, I don't know if he was talking to someone without their consent or trying to get at them or saying things, but basically he was talking to someone in the organization that he shouldn't be talking to, and he got suspended for the whole year, possibly losing his job because he might resign. I don't know who the Celtics are going to get, but I know they're looking into the Clippers assistant head coach. I never really watched the Clippers game. Who does? But hopefully he's a good coach because this is the Celtics year. Like, we lost last year in the finals, but this is the year we beat them. This is the year we go to the finals again and we win. So I didn't want to see my coach go because he covered it, but you know, it is what it is. It's all good. Thanks for tuning in on this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you like watching my content. And Bowl Gang. That's right.